What is karmic rebalancing and karmic balancing out of the equation? So, karma, as we know it, is karma, or the actions that we do in our life, and not only this life, but all lifetimes. So, when your actions, when your intentions, when your work, when your choices, when your state of beingness is aligned to what the cosmic energy requires you to be, and what is the ultimate destination that we are all headed to, which is moksha, liberation, and freeing from this birth and rebirth cycle. So, when you are able to, in this space of your life situation, take actions and do deeds and karma that are with good intentions and good work and good outcomes, that outcome is accumulated in like a ledger. So if it's like a bank balance. So if you keep depleting your bank balance, it goes out and it becomes in the negative. So whatever work and actions and karma and impressions that you have done, which is like a debt that you owe, and the positive actions that you have done and the responsibility for your own life that you have taken, they all get calculated, and the balancing of what you owe, you have to pay back. And when you pay back, the balancing of this is called karmic rebalancing, or balancing out your karmic equation. So when in your life you feel restless, or there is turmoil, or there's emotional restlessness, it's a time when there is karmic balancing out or karmic dissolving work happening in your life. So you need to understand that this debt always has to be paid back. And when you can't pay it back in this life, it is carried forward to another birth. And then the cycle keeps going on till you come to that state of shake up where you cannot handle the impressions in your life's journey, and you're made to up level. Literally, you're made to feel so much restlessness that you're taken out of that by the balancing. So you go through your share of struggle and discomfort. And if you look at that as an opportunity, that actually is your opportunity, and you reframe your struggle, which you're experiencing today, as as a place where you're feeling blessed and lucky that you're balancing out the work, you're paying your debt. If you were able to pay back a debt, you owed somebody money and you were not able to pay it back, and you were really upset about that. But here's a debt you don't know about, which you need to pay back also. So it has to be reframed and looked upon as an opportunity. So when you look upon that as an opportunity, you look at it like you've paid back a debt and you've been made ready. Now you're in that exact spot where you're ready to receive. So you need to allow, and the karmic balancing and the rebalancing and the dissolving is very important. The struggle and the emotions that you feel are very important in your journey, and you need to embrace them. You need to take responsibility, and above all, when it occurs in your life and it's present in your life situation, you need to now take steps for balancing it out in a manner where you're not struggling with it. It's not two opposing forces. You're in alignment with what karma is doing for you and bringing about. You may be seeing the symptoms which are not good, which are trouble, or health issues, or some sort of life situation where you're not in a space where there is peace and contentment. But you have to stick it out. You have to persevere through that life situation, because that is what karma is trying to show you, that all what needed to be dissolved is being dissolved. And you're lucky that you're experiencing what you're experiencing in this life, so that when you have your next life, when you take birth, when your soul takes birth in another body, in another physical form, all that information, all that balancing and up and down management of your actions and your karma and your intentions and your self work and your struggle and your understanding, all that is carried forward, and you start with the kind of work and the amount of work you have already done. So you have to take pride in the fact that you're doing a lot of self work, you have a lot of stamina, and yes, life throws a lot of challenges, and karma tests you out a lot. But look at it just like that. Look at it like a test that you have to go through and that you have the ability to go through that. So take responsibility for whatever your situation is right now and look upon it, reframe it, allow it, and move on as though it were an opportunity.